everybody, welcome to my 17th video on this sports channel. And so today I have another special one for y'all. I'm wearing the uniform again, number 22. And so let's just get her started off. It is the DHs today, designated hitters. And this group is pretty stacked, I would say. You know, there's some older players in this, in this group, but they absolutely rake. And so let's just get started off with the number 10 player on this list. I have Hunter Pence. This guy showed that he could hit last year in 2019. I see it, you know, down years in like 2017, 2018. But he kind of showed that he can still hit in 2019, but only in 83 games. But he was an all-star starter in the game this year. And he didn't play the whole game, only 83 games. He didn't play the whole season, sorry. He only played 83 games. So last year in 286 at-bats, he had a 297 average, 18 home runs, 17 doubles, 1 triple, 59 RBIs, 910 OPS, which is absolutely amazing. If you're over in 900 OPS, you're pretty good. 552 slugging, 85 hits, 26 walks, 69 strikeouts, 1.7 WAR, and like I said, All-Star in 2019, All-Star started. And yeah, and so I have some news for y'all with the MLB starting back up, and so we all know that there's going to be a 2 to 3 week spring training before the season starts, but they came out with some news, and so the season will try to start at July 1st, or will start on July 1st, or maybe July 4th, July 1st, somewhere around in that area, and it will be an 80-game season this year instead of 162, so that will be different to watch. And so that was just my news after number 10. But yeah, and then for number 9, I have Franmil Reyes. And so this guy is only 24 years old. And so I feel like he's going to get better as the years go on. But last year, 494 at-bats, he had a 249 average, 37 home runs. Like, let's get that golfer's clap up. 19 doubles, 81 RBIs, 822 OPS, 512 slugging, 123 hits, 47 walks, 156 strikeouts. A little bit of a problem, but I feel like he'll get better as he's only 24 years old. And a 0.6 WAR, and like I said, 24 years old. Like, it's amazing because he's going to get better, and he might become one of the premier DHs in this league. But for number 8, he is 37 years old, but he absolutely rakes. And so it is Shin-Soo Choo. So last year, and 563 at-bats, he had a 265 average. That's about his career average, not the highest average guy. But 24 home runs, 31 doubles, 2 triples, 61 RBIs, 826 OPS, 455 slugging, 149 hits, 78 walks, 165 strikeouts. I feel like that's a little bit of a problem as like 165 strikeouts, but 1.7 WAR. He's an all-star in 2018. The only thing I'm really scared of is he walked 92 times in 2018, 78 in 2019, but he struck out 165 times, which is not that good. And I mean, he has a good eye, but it's got a little bit of a problem with the strikeouts. And he casually stole 15 stolen bases. Like, great numbers by Shin-Soo Choo. And I mean, that's an underrated part of his game, like 15 stolen bases. And then for number 7, I have Edwin Encarnacion. Last year, 418 at-bats. He had a 244 average, 34 home runs, 18 doubles, 86 RBIs, 875 OPS, 531 slugging, 102 hits, 58 walks, 103 strikeouts, 1.8 WAR. That'd have been amazing if it was 8.1 WAR, but it wasn't. 1.8 WAR. And this guy's numbers have gone very down as the years go on and as he gets older. But this dude still raked, as you can see. But he is Hall of Fame bound. In his 15-year career, he has 413 at-bats. I said 413 at-bats. My bad. 413 home runs. And if he hits 500 home runs, how can you keep him out of the Hall of Fame? And so I don't really know about that one, but I feel like he will make it to the Hall of Fame because 500 home runs, I feel like, is in his reach. And then for number 6, I have Showtime, Shohei Ohtani. He does it all. So last year in only 106 games, in 384 at-bats, he had a 286 average, 18 home runs, 20 doubles, 5 triples, 62 RBIs, 848 OPS, 505 slugging, 110 hits, 33 walks, 110 strikeouts, 1.8 WAR, and very casually stole 12 stolen bases, just like Shin-Soo Choo, who stole 15, but he only stole 12, and that's an underrated part of his game. Very fast. This guy raked a little bit here, not as much as I would say as what he raked in Japan, but that's just, given because, Japan isn't like what MLB is, but he still, hit well, had a great season, or had a good season, and I just hope he keeps on getting better because back when he played it in Japan, they called him the Japanese Babe Ruth, and so, I don't know. And then for number 5, I have Jorge Soler. This dude had a very underrated season. It's not like a great season, but he did hit 48 home runs. Last year in 589 at-bats, he had a 265 average, 48 home runs, 33 doubles, 1 triple, 73 RBIs, 922 OPS, absolutely gross. Like I said, if it's above 900 OPS, that's amazing. 569 slugging, 156 hits, 73 walks, 178 strikeouts, 3.2 WAR. He does have a huge strikeout problem, as you can see by the 178 strikeouts, but I feel like, he's still pretty young, so I feel like he can get better at that and, take the strikeouts down. But 48 home runs, that's great. 922 OPS, get the golfers clap up. And so, yeah. And then for number 4, the Rookie of the Year. This guy was amazing. This was his rookie year, so I didn't want to put him in the top 3. But for number 4, Yordan Alvarez. Yordan Alvarez, amazing. Last year in 313 at-bats, he had a 313 average, 27 home runs, 26 doubles, 78 RBIs, 1,067 OPS. Actual clap for this time. 655 slugging. 98 hits, 52 walks, and only in 87 games, 94 strikeouts, 52 walks, 3.3 WAR, Rookie of the Year, like I said, 162 game average, 50 home runs, 48 doubles, 145 RBIs. That would have been one of the great seasons we'll ever see. But I bet he wouldn't really put up those numbers in 162 game season. But still, he's a great player. Just look at the numbers. He absolutely rakes. And then for number 3, I have Giancarlo Stanton. Y'all might think he's a left fielder. He is not a left fielder with the injuries he had, and I feel like he's just a DH through and through. And so He only played 18 games in 2019, and so I'm going to throw that out the window and just look at the 2 years he really did play a full season. And so, 2017, MVP with the Marlins, 59 home runs, 1,007 OPS, 631 slugging, and he led the league in, I think, all of those. I could be wrong, so. But in 2018, Yankees fans were disappointed with his performance, and I was too, because this was such a big move for the Yankees. But he still had an okay season, 38 home runs, 34 doubles, 100 RBIs, 852 OPS, 509 slugging. He did strike out 211 times, which is absolutely garbage. Absolutely terrible. So, yeah, I mean, I would be so mad if I was a Yankees fan in 2018, and just his injury problems through the years. But he's still a great player, I do have to say. I mean, just 59 home runs. That's just amazing. In 2017, won the MVP with the Marlins. But I would be so mad in 2018 when that's just such a big drop down, 38 home runs. And then for number two and number one, you could flip-flop them any day. But I put number 2, Nelson Cruz. This guy absolutely raked. I've got to clap before I say these stats because he did amazing. In 454 at-bats, he had a 311 average. And, wait, let me say, 41 home runs. That's amazing. 311 average and 41 home runs. 26 doubles, 108 RBIs, RBI machine. 1,031 OPS, 639 slugging. What? 639 slugging in a full season? And then 141 hits, 56 walks, 131 strikeouts, 4.1 WAR. And this guy is amazing, and he's been playing the game for a long time. I was looking through all of his stats. He's been playing for a long time. And he did cost my Rangers a World Series, but I'm kind of over it in 2011, but I was born in 2010, so I was only 1, but when I've watched it, I was disappointed. And then for number 1, I have JD Martinez. And so last year in 575 at bats, the thing is, you could switch these up, and because usually the number 1 I say is on a different tier, but I feel like they're on the same tier. You could put them. But last year in 575 at bats, he had a 304 average, amazing, 36 home runs, 33 doubles, 2 triples, 105 RBIs, 939 OPS, 557 slugging, 175 hits, 72 walks, 138 strikeouts, 2.9 WAR. That's just a clap. I mean, these 2 players are amazing, the top 2 players. And so now we go to the shout out. The shout out goes to the frontline workers and nurses. Y'all are the best. Thank y'all so much. And subscribe, like this video, turn y'all's notifications on, and bye. See ya.